So there's this pretty funny song going around at the moment, and it's there's a possibility that it could be number one. Let's just put it that way for Christmas. Christmas number one, and it's been around since July, but it's recently gained popularity since Boris cancelled Christmas for about a third of the UK population. That's not much of a surprise, really. But yeah, the lyrics basically go: Boris Johnson is, and then a naughty adjective plus a naughty noun. So yeah, you can Google it for yourself. I'll put it that way. And it's a cheap song, it goes on a loop, but it's great, it's kind of catchy, and it's doing really well in the charts. It's ahead of Mariah Carey last time I checked. All I want for Christmas, that crap. So yeah, it's quite great to see, people are getting their taste in music back, and it's starting to be, even though it's quite cheap art, it is an artistic revolt against what Boris is doing. And yeah, I mean, this tier 4 shit's so inhumane. I mean, I think if they're saying, people are generally expecting a majority of people in tier 4 just to ignore it and, go celebrate Christmas, because why the fuck wouldn't you? And yeah, so it's just, it does seem to be the rebellion, or the revolt against, well, Oliver Cromwell. He's acting like Oliver Cromwell by cancelling Christmas. The revolt is bubbling up to mainstream now. Normies are really starting to think, hey, something's not up, something's not right. So that's great news. But yeah, Boris is acting like Oliver Cromwell, and because he's banning Christmas, he's effectively banning fornication, because you're not meant to go to anyone else's house you don't live with, right? Well, there's no explicit rules in it, but that people generally say. I mean, you can still have a shag in a park in theory, as long as you wear a mask. Some people might be into that. But yeah, it's fucking pathetic, really. It's fucking December, it's been 9, nearly 10 months now, and still in the same situation. Deaths haven't gone down, infections, they've fucking skyrocketed. So yeah, Boris has just done a terrible job, and he's getting flack from all sides now. He's got Labour, who he basically relies on to fucking do anything in Parliament, because half the other Tories basically hate him now, which is great. Because they're like, hold on, you're acting like a communist. But then, the actual, pretty much communist Labour Party is like, yes, lockdown, but lockdown harder. And they abstain. Oh, I could go on for ages. It is clown world, it's just funny at this point. It's so pathetic. But yeah, I think that would be so great if this song, Boris Johnson is a fucking cunt. If that got to number one by Christmas Day, it has to reach it or Christmas Eve. It would be so great if that's number one, because Radio 1, they have a ceremony on Christmas Day at 2 p.m. apparently. They play the Christmas number one, and big hoo-ha's made of it. And if that's a Christmas number one, oh my goodness, that's gonna be a cultural earthquake, That would just be great. So yeah, if you haven't heard it, go listen to it, download it, whatever. I think it's free to download on iTunes last time I checked. So yeah, go do it. It's great. It's just like I said, the song itself, it didn't take that much skill to make it, but that's the whole point. It's so casual. He's a fucking cunt. But I don't want to say too much. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Go watch it for yourself. It's great. But yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. And yeah, if that gets to number one, that's going to be an even merrier Christmas. I mean, the fact that it's that high up already, it's second, hovering around. People DJs are having to talk about, say, oh, we can't play that song because it's too rude. Yeah, but if that gets if that keeps up, keeps in the top 5, top 2, whatever, it gets to number one on Christmas Day, that would be so great. So yeah, guys, Merry Christmas.